Hey guys, welcome back. Continuing with Fanhome's Millennium Falcon, this time parts 57 to 61. So here it is, a very bashed up box. And this will arrive pretty quickly. As you know, just a couple of weeks since my last video. There's no real method to the madness here. It's not like every, say, 15th every month you get a package. Fanhome are pretty consistent in sending them out. It's just their third-party logistics providers are a little sluggish at times. There's no way of predicting what's going to happen. The Batmobile, my last one, from tracking, it shipped from Fanhome to their warehouse in Kansas City to the third-party logistics warehouse, and it sat there for over a month before they even moved it down to Virginia, to where I live. This one went through the warehouse in a couple of days, so I guess maybe they have some issues there. I don't know, the logistics partner, but yeah, no problem. This one did arrive in a couple of weeks, and as always, Fanhome does send these to me every month free of charge, so thank you, Fanhome. And if you do want to subscribe, the link is below. At the time of filming this, this is back in stock. I know for a few months it was out of stock. So this is, first of all, so there's some extra packaging here I throw away before, I get into these videos. There's some paper and stuff. But a massive box with not much inside it. And they do the different size boxes, so maybe they ran out of the smaller boxes, I wonder. I don't know, but I don't know why they sent this giant box, because it's just a waste of packaging, right? It's all empty space. But anyway, so we got 5 parts in here. We'll go through these in more detail as always. I'm just going to take them out. Now I do notice off the bat we have some electronics going on here. Interesting. And again, this massive box, I'm just going to yank out the way of the camera so it's easier to move here. And we have another binder. I think it's our third one now. So we're getting quite a lot of binders. And we have parts, as you can see here, 57 to 61. A little bit out of order here. 60, 57. All right, so let me just show you these parts again in a little more detail. 58, 57. 59, 60, 61. Okay, so shuffle these to the side and we're going to focus on 57. All right, magazine 57. I'll hold up so I don't get the glare of the light there. And just going to flick through. Instructions are super quick. Firefighting. Okay, interesting. I expect to see that. And next parts. We are installing a circuit board and fitting the power socket. And then we can connect some wires and we're going to test the ramp. Okay, cool. We'll see if the ramp goes up and down. Hopefully it did, or does, should I say. So yeah, I've got some electronic stuff going on today, which is a rarity. And this is the bag of parts. I don't necessarily take out the plastic. You can see pretty clearly it's a circuit board and it's a cable with the button, on and off button, I guess. Cool. All right, so let me get the parts out of my little storage area here and get this installed and come back and we can see how it works. All right, so got that put together, and this is going to be really hard for me to kind of show you, but it did work. You have to trust me on this one. But zoom out. Firstly, screwed this guy in, and the screws are here a little bit ambiguous. There's like no numbers or anything. There's no screws included, just kind of basically using screws I got left over in previous episodes. So what I figured, using this shorter brass screws to put this guy in, the board in. This over here, I used 2 of the longer brass screws and one of those kind of flat-headed kind of silver screws to put this on there, if that kind of makes sense. Attached all the wires, and yeah, this side, and then you have to then bring in the other side we've been building, so where it gets a little tricky, especially on camera, with the battery pack, and basically plug the battery pack in, turn this on the blue button, once you turn the battery pack on, and when you press B, the light lights up and the ramp goes up and down, and it works. I believe A is for the other lighting in the cockpit and stuff. So it did all work, and no problem at all. But again, it's one of those things you can't really kind of show you so well on the camera, because I got dealing with 2 halves and all the rest of it. It's a massive object. But again, this is where it fits too. If you look at compared to the ramp, this fits right here because again, it's kind of hard to figure out instructions where exactly you screw it. So on the four pins here. So I'm gonna move this out of the way and onto number 58. Let me zoom in. There we go. 58 environment suits. Okay. And then we're on to next parts. We're going to add on. Okay, so another one of these deals, cutting up sprues, sprue, cutting off the detail, and basically we're going to glue it on here. Now, I mentioned last time, excuse me, I've shifted away from using the plastic glue. And with this plastic, I'm just using good old super glue, Loctite gel. Not the runny stuff, it goes everywhere, but the gel. A little super glue, and it just seems to work better, I guess. So basically just cutting the pieces off, gluing them onto here. And that is it. These frame pieces we've got included in the pack will just be left over for a later edition. Plenty of screws as well. But yeah, basically just gluing these parts onto here. And that is it. So I'll get to work on that and be right back. Okay, so that was a pretty simple thing, but just again, organization of your parts from previous months. So although we had this one part, these two were from a previous month. Also this sprue right here, I think it was from last month as well. So I took that out and basically put instructions, just following through, adding various bits of detail on here, a couple of bits on this one. I think, I can't even remember what I put on this one. Just that one, a couple other things. Basically a panel on this too. And it says you don't glue it yet, you just dry fit it. So that's exactly what I did. It dry fits perfectly. I'm not going to glue it because I don't know if it needs to be opened later on. So that is it. That's another part in the books. And on to 59. We are talking about the Z95 Headhunt. Training remotes. And next part, looks like we're going to do some frame stuff. And again, we're going to take stuff, I think, from previous, provided with issue 56, yeah, and 58. So taking previous frames out, and, as is tradition with this build, pretty much building out more of the frame, as you see there. So, yeah, and the pack. We have a panel, bag of frame parts, and a couple more connectors to add all this stuff we have from pack 58. And also going to get stuff from 56, and we're just going to build to the upper side of the frame, this bit here, which we've been working on. We'll continue with that. Alright, so to be honest, I just plowed on and done the last 3 stages. It was probably 20 minutes of work total. So just basically adding a 2 or 3 bits of frame here and there. Working way around here, nothing really to share with you, just straightforward. The only thing is I am missing a little 2-hole connector. Went through my spares, couldn't find it. Now hopefully they do send extra stuff now and again. So if I do get any extras, I just need to go back and add one here to attach these 2 together. So yeah, for some reason I'm missing one. Anyway, yeah, built the frame up. I figured this piece went there, just stuck it in place. And if I zoom out, you can see what we did today. We basically, extended the frame and did a little bit of electronics on the ramp door, and that is it. So yeah, we don't have much frame left, do we? We have a little section here, which maybe we'll finish next time. And yeah, most of the frame appear to be done. So we are, what, 61 through 100 through. So 61, yeah, 61 parts through for 100. So what, 61% through the build on this one. So yeah, looking good. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. Again, if you want to subscribe, the link is below, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.